Hey guys, welcome back to another crypto video, and today I have a very cool story for you guys on Ripple and XRP, but also because Bitcoin is doing so good, I'm going to be giving away $50 worth of Bitcoin, and all you need to do to enter is go ahead and join the Discord, leave a comment down below on this video, and have the notification bell on. That's all you need to do, and then one person will win $50 worth of Bitcoin, and the winner is going to be announced, let's do in 2 days. So the 15th of May, the winner is going to be announced in another XRP video. So guys, exclusive, Google brings Ripple's XRP into the information mainstream. Now, before we actually get into all of this, make sure you understand that this is by no means financial advice, but this is already really quite positive. And I know that I already talked to you guys about this once in our previous video, though back then it was a little bit more vague than what we know now. So here's the full story. Ripple XRP Liquid Index is what everybody's been searching for, but it's not out yet. It is not out. It's not been out there. I mean, people are trying to get to it really, but it's not possible. Though what is cool is that if you look for it on the internet, the index itself, you can find it. You're not able to do anything with it, but Google published it anyway. You can check it out. So if you search for XRP LX in Google now, you'll even get a chart and the coin's market information for the last 24 hours. Again, it was actually really quite interesting to see it like this. So the news is this. Google search now reports the Ripple's XRP cryptocurrency liquid index. The symbol is XRPLX. If you run a search for XRPLX, you'll get even a chart and the coin's market information. And this is quite important because it means that XRP crypto, which has existed on the margins of reality, as has happened to all digital assets with the only possible exception of Bitcoin, is now in the mainstream of the world's information. Why? Because Google has so decided. This is good for XRP, of course, but every event that brings crypto into the mainstream is conducive to mass adoption, which is the one thing that can make a difference for the cryptoverse, and so rejoice, as XRP matters as we saw it on Google. Now, another cool thing that happened for Bitcoin is we got a date for Backed, which is going to be in July. I talked about that, or will talk about that in my whole cryptocurrency general type of video that I might publish before this one, maybe afterwards. I don't really know yet, but there I'll explain a little bit more about what happened to Bitcoin and why that's doing so good and what's going on in the market right now. But second article that we got for today is Germany's #2 stock exchange enables investors to buy Litecoin and XRP. So by CCN here. Börse Stuttgart, the second biggest stock exchange in Germany and the 9th largest in Europe, has finally approved the listing of Litecoin and XRP exchange trade notes ETNs. So for the first time in Germany, investors can now buy and sell exchange-traded notes based on the cryptocurrencies LTC and XRP. The four securities issued by the XBT, which is Bitcoin provider in Sweden, track the price of the two cryptocurrencies in relation to the euro and the Swedish krona, the Börse Stuttgart team said. So similar to ETFs, ETNs operate as strictly regulated, transparent, and protected instruments that can be used by investors to invest in various assets. The launch of crypto-backed ETNs on Börse Stuttgart is expected to increase the liquidity of these coins, especially amongst accredited investors and potential institutions, and also this is raising the quality of that liquidity. So this is actually very positive for XRP, though price gains, they're not really there. I mean, in terms of US dollars, we're gaining, even though it's not really there since yesterday we had another dip. Though in terms of Bitcoin, we're actually not doing so good. And we can also definitely see this in dominance, where Bitcoin has just gained 3% of dominance in like the last day or so. It's been insane how much BTC has been gaining. But XRP is just not really excelled yet, and I again think it's because BTC is trying to get some dominance back, so really trying to establish themselves in the market again as the real market leader, and that's why they're doing so insane right now, pushing themselves towards $8,000. But maybe also what is happening is that BTC has just been having these crazy things like Backed going around it, which are making them excel even more than the rest of these coins, which are just following the success of Bitcoin, but not having any individual crazy pathway to heaven moments, except for Binance Coin possibly, which is because Binance is going to be allowing withdrawals again and deposits, which maybe is making people trade a lot more, making people buy BNB to get a discount, and maybe in turn making the coin price go up. Visualization, the XRP ledger expanding over time. Now, this is again a very cool graphic created by somebody. The name must be in here. I don't even care too much about it. But in this visualization, birth of all accounts on the XRP ledger is represented by a dot, and all activations are represented by a line labeled version below, scope January 1st, 2013 to April 30th, 2019. My days, is this beautiful. Damn. I mean, this looks good. Good. It looks like a, I don't even know what it's looking like, but it looks really familiar, yet really beautiful. All accounts on the XRP ledger represented by a dot, and all activations represented by a line from January 1st to April 30th, 2019. It's really beautiful, guys. It's really insane. So all accounts on the XRP ledger represented by a dot. It's all the same thing. Identifiable central accounts are labeled, so they're all in the middle, the biggest ones. Wow. So you're in this, all right? You're in there. It's kind of cool to see, and it's just really astonishing and beautiful. And here, you can actually see the from birth from Thomas Skillier. I don't know if he's the creator of this. Might be in there somewhere anymore. I read this a little bit ago. But I think here it goes to grow. So, yeah, if you're going to watch here, you can see it grow and just, expand over time here from 2013 all the way up to 2019. It's just, it's pretty much insane how cool this looks, or how amazing this really is, man. I'm just astonished. So here you can see the month, the time, and here you can see how much it's gaining and how much it is. It's just crazy, guys. So let's quickly speed that up so we got some abnormal speed going on here, but we can really watch it quickly. Because it's just astonishing how quickly this stuff can grow. It's really insane. I can't make it big though. Sorry, guys. Wow. Is it useful? I don't think so, but it's looking cool. So it's a cool little thing to maybe hang up on your wall if XRP makes you, a billionaire, possibly, something like that. It's just really amazing to see, really cool. So that's from Silkier. Here we can see activations and activations accumulative. I think it says over there. Accounts activated per month, and it's also seen in the video, but it's still pretty cool. So moving over, thousands of US banks now fiat to crypto gateways for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, and even more information in here. So let's quickly see. Abra is making it easier for people in the US to convert fiat money into different crypto, including Bitcoin, and that's basically it. I wanted to make it a little bit bigger than it actually is, but I then realized, this is it. It's just cool, but it's nothing really new, and I think we've covered Abra a few times before already. It's just, again, a very cool thing, so to speak. It's just cool, though it's not that special, so maybe I should not put too much attention on it. This is, again, quite unique. XendPay partners with Ripple XRP to facilitate safe and secure money transfers to Malaysia. Again, Ripple getting out there, partnering up with everybody in the world, getting a lot of people to really love them, and I'm just really amazed by how big they've been getting and how they've just been getting partners everywhere around the world. Ripple cannot be stopped. Please acknowledge. I just want to quickly mention again that this whole video is no means financial advice, just for entertainment purposes only, but still, I just think this coin cannot be stopped. I think Ripple as a company cannot be stopped, as they will just keep going on, and they most likely really know what they're doing. They're backed by Google Ventures and a lot of these big investment groups. They got some of the best advisors in the world, and they know how they want to expand, and they're really filling a gap. So again, whenever people are asking me if you think that Ripple is going to be the future, I would always answer yes. I just think it is really meant to be so. But Ripple XRP price primed for more upsides, 35 cents on the cards, and I will definitely not rule this out. I definitely see this as another possibility really relatively soon. Now, what are the conditions for this to happen? I think the real only condition is BTC increasing in price still. BTC turns around like it is already doing a little bit right now. We're going to see some dark times for XRP as well, maybe even dipping below 30 cents again. If BTC keeps continuing on or just not decreasing in value that much, we're most likely also going to be seeing XRP do good. All right, and I don't know how this value, so according to BTC, which you can change in here, by the way, is going to be changing. It's really kind of difficult to predict. This is just sometimes updating. It sometimes takes over the US dollar values again. I don't know why that is, but it's kind of bothersome, really. But in the end, guys, I still think XRP is going to be doing good. It just depends a little bit on BTC right now. At one point, though, it's going to be switching over. So when BTC starts to really kind of roll out a little bit, so not gaining that much, but still going up in slight percentages, there might be a point for these altcoins to really skyrocket again, taking this dominance of Bitcoin down. But I think now Bitcoin is just really getting up there for a little bit. I think they want some of their own time at the top, some prime time of gains. Ripple XRP price enjoys a sudden surge following news of listing on Börse Stuttgart. It's a cool thing, though I don't really know if any gains are actually related to this, right? It's definitely hard to measure, and I don't know how you could, though I personally don't really know if there is any correlation too. Exchange traded notes for XRP, Litecoin launch on Börse Stuttgart. Again, it's the same thing, but then mentioned in a very easy to follow, very interesting and nice way. There's quite a lot of cryptocurrencies that are really becoming more available to everybody, but it's not enough yet. We want more. And last but not least, Ripple price could bleed despite Bitcoin price surge, and that is definitely true as well. These gains that Bitcoin has been making are actually not that secure for a lot of these other investments like XRP. So there's no way to really secure any gains for XRP because we just don't really know yet. Now, I want to give you guys more updates on this later, but for today, I actually think we already covered quite a lot of cool stuff for XRP, so make sure you press the like button on this video and comment it down below, because if you enjoyed, you gotta let me know, alright? And if there's anything I can improve on in these videos, make sure you let me know. Now, links in the description, make sure you check them all out. Make sure you check out the Discord because we're going to give away some money. And also, make sure you check out Discord for those signals in there, which are going to be coming relatively soon, so make sure you keep checking it out. I might also do some trading courses in the future, just totally completely for free. I'm not going to charge any money for that type of stuff. I'm just going to make videos possibly. I'm not that type of guy, but here's free Bitcoin. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TheDustyBC. Make sure you buy yourself a hardware wallet on this website. Don't keep your money in exchanges like we saw with the Binance hack. Don't make people available or accountable for your money. Make sure you have it yourself, and make sure you check out my Twitter, TheDustyBC. If you follow it all, you're most likely good, so make sure you quickly do that. And again, to quickly get back to what I just said about XRP price could bleed, why this is just so obvious is because, I mean, BTC is gaining, but it has a lot of momentum, it has a lot of these institutions, and it has a lot of, as we all know, just backed and things like that popping up for it. But XRP has just been having minor little things that make it gain, which is just keeping it down. But again, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again in another crypto video. Enjoy your day, everybody. Have a nice one.